Hi, I'm Bobby. I'm going to be doing a presentation about these smoking bans in Arizona and why they are done rightfully so. Keep the air clean. An individual should not be forced to breathe in secondhand smoke in a free public setting. This is my thesis that I will be proving. Studies show that children growing up with ETS, or environmental tobacco smoke, will breathe in the equivalent of 102 packs of cigarettes by the age of 5 via secondhand smoke. That's a lot of cigarettes for a little child, I think. There are many harms of environmental tobacco smoke, like the smoke will linger in an enclosed area for 2 weeks. Environmental tobacco smoke also contains 4,000 chemical compounds, 200 of which are poisons and 40 of which are known to cause cancer. The United States alone spends $4.98 billion on healthcare issues that derive from secondhand smoke damages. Environmental tobacco smoke causes on average 53,000 deaths per year, and 3,000 of which are due to lung cancer. That is more than 1,000 deaths a week just from secondhand smoke. People in today's world are already struggling enough from diseases and afflictions that come naturally to their body. Environmental tobacco smoke has been proven to heighten the severity of the pre-existing health problems and also give birth to new afflictions in the human body. An average of 20 million Americans have asthma, and environmental tobacco smoke is a strong trigger for asthma attacks, which in some cases could cause death and other severe problems. I have a short clip here, which is just an example of a child having an asthma attack. Oh, okay. I guess you're not going to get to watch that because
Quick refresh.
failure.
Try it one more time.
Knowing what to do in an emergency can be...
I'm just going to skip ahead to the important part.
He was standing there trying to pull air in, but nothing would happen. That's when I went running into the bedroom to try to find the shots. He keeps epinephrine shots for an emergency.
When I came around the corner, he was getting ready to collapse. I put my head on his chest to hear his heart, or to see if I could hear him breathing, because he wasn't breathing. She couldn't find his shots. He was already turning blue. There was no breathing, no heartbeat, nothing.
I think that's enough. So I don't think things, like we should be able to do things that would cause someone to have an asthma attack. Like imagine if you were sitting in a restaurant smoking and a child next to you just breathes it in and has an asthma attack right there in front of you. I would feel pretty bad. Okay, in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints religious text, the Doctrine and Covenants, in section 89, verse 8, it states that tobacco is not for the body, but is an herb for bruises and all sick cattle to be used with judgment and skill. This is revelation given through the prophet Joseph Smith, and it's basically saying that tobacco is harmful to the body and you shouldn't take it in, but it should be used because back in the day for cattle and stuff, they could use it to mend different things on cattle when they would get sick or bruises and whatnot. And basing an argument solely on a religious text would be a logical fallacy, obviously, so this is not a declaration to ban smoking in its entirety. However, it is unjust and unfair to force a follower of that religion to disobey a commandment of God when they are simply trying to enjoy a meal at a local restaurant. Opposing views may argue that it is within their rights or within their culture to smoke when and where they please. This is an unfair justification on the matter. Since smoking is proven unhealthy and unwanted to a great population of the nation, it should remain unacceptable in public enclosed settings. In 1776, when the Declaration of Independence was being revised by Congress, many of the paragraphs were stricken from the document because they were not applicable to every colony. So until smoking is accepted by all people in the great state of Arizona, this law should remain intact. The bans on smoking in enclosed public places should be more greatly enforced by adding more no smoking signs and other signs which direct people to the designated smoking areas outside of the building, placed at the appropriate feet away from the entrances. There's my works cited.